Alright, okay, damn, when was the last time I actually just sat down and talked about this game? Okay, so this video we're just gonna be talking about ABA. I just wanted to talk to you guys about if ABA is a good game or not. If it's a good game, if it's a bad game, should you play it or should you not? So we're just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna do this all in like one take, at least I'm gonna try to, and I'm not gonna do any editing or anything on this video. It's gonna be like my raw take on the game, and we're literally just gonna talk about it. Also keep in mind, I'm not gonna organize the video into sections or anything. I'm literally just gonna freestyle it and talk about the game. So you might notice I might go from one topic to another and then back to another topic. If that happens, it happens. I don't really care. So I'm gonna try to also avoid saying character names because I don't want to like make people think I'm picking on their favorite character, even though some people's favorite characters need to get picked on. But yeah, I'm gonna try not to name drop characters unless it's like a situation where like it calls for it. You might notice that me personally on my channel, I'm well known for ABA. Yes, I understand that, but I don't even upload ABA that much. Like I only upload ABA once, like at the start of the month when there's a new character, or at the end of the month when there's a new character as well. That's literally it. That's like the only time I ever upload ABA, unless there's like a new system like Prestige or something throughout the month. But basically, usually throughout the month, I don't usually upload ABA. There's like nothing left for me to cover on the game. I've done a video on like every single character, blah blah blah. So my drive for ABA is not really that there. On top of that, I don't like the game as much as I used to. I mean, I still like the game, but I don't like it that much anymore. But yeah, is ABA a good game? I'd say yes and no. That's a tricky question. It depends on what you play for. At least to me it does. If you're a solo player and you have no friends to play the game with, me personally, I probably wouldn't play the game. Like it's just not fun, especially playing ones, but I'll talk more about ones later. If you have friends to play it with, I'd play ABA. I'd say you can have some pretty good fun times playing 2s and 3s, or if you're playing PS is like really fun, and PS means private server if you don't understand. But yeah, you can have some pretty fun times, and this game is pretty crazy, especially compared to how it used to be. The game nowadays, it's very crazy. Like there's some characters that if you get M1 once, you're probably just dead, and like that's just how it is. The balance, that's a whole like I could talk about the balance on this game for like a whole 24 hours straight. Like there's a lot of stuff I'd have to talk about if I want to do like a thorough review about the game, but I'm not going to. I don't want to have to talk about ABA for 24 hours straight. I'm not doing that. So this video is probably gonna be like 15 to 20 minutes long. But anyway, there's some characters in this game that like the balance is ridiculous. Like it's a crazy game. It's definitely crazy compared to how it used to be. Like there's some characters that I'm gonna try not to say any names. Like for instance, this is a character that can legit fly around the map, sitting in the air, using most skills, and will shoot you from across the map, and it's annoying as hell. If 2019 me saw that kit in base, I'd have been like, that's an awakening. What the hell is that? But no, it's not. You could probably guess which character I'm talking about, but like it's annoying. Like the stuff we have now compared to what we used to have is crazy. We have characters that aren't even playing the same game as other characters, specifically old characters. We have characters that have like built-in ladders. We have characters with 6 moves in base. I mean 6 moves as in like some of their moves will change in the air. Like that doesn't seem like a lot because oh yeah, they both share the same cooldown. But it is a lot because they have more options compared to most characters that have like the base 4 skills. They have more options, meaning they have a skill for every situation. I'm not gonna say the character's name, but the character's meta. But yeah, it's just crazy. ABA is a completely different game than how like it was at the start during like paid access. Because remember, this game used to be paid access, and like the game was on the verge of dying. But then Par, as much hate as he gets, he picked up the game and he started updating it because he got contracted by Snake. And if Par never did that, I'm pretty sure this game would be dead. I'm like positive the game would probably be dead. The Snake is too busy working on other projects to work on this game. So as much as you guys hate Par, you guys like this is Par's playground. You swear up and down you hate Par, but you'll be right there next update playing the game. Oh man. But anyway, I think ABA is a good game at times. It literally just depends on the situations. To me nowadays, it hasn't been that good of a game compared to like the old ABA. I mean, I'm not gonna say I choose old ABA better because old ABA you don't have nowhere near as much characters. It's quite old ABA was kind of boring. Well, it wasn't boring, but it's nowhere near as exciting as it is now. I mean, yeah, the game's unbalanced as hell. Like there's never gonna be like perfect balance for the game, but at least the game is exciting sometimes. Like it like the unbalance can make some wacky, funny, crazy, hilarious situations, and it's like at least there's never a dull moment playing ABA, bro. Unless you're continuously getting 100 to 0. I can't speak on that, but hey. At least the game's exciting sometimes, especially when a new character drops. It is real high when a new character drops. Like I remember my reaction to Guts, and when I was playing all those characters on the live stream, that was really fun. That was very fun to do. But yeah, back to my topic of like, if you get M1 once, you're dead. Like it was pretty funny because some FGC channel reviewed ABA. Well, I didn't review ABA, but like this guy is like apparently very popular in like the fighting game community when it comes to like FGC games like Guilty Gear, Fighter Z, and all that stuff. Basically, he does this series where will it kill. Everyone knows damn well, even I've seen it. If you're an ABA player, you know damn well I've seen this clip. You know that if you get M1 once by a young Joseph in 1v1s, that person's dead. You don't even gotta watch this clip to know this person's dead. So like, when we were watching the clip, it was funny because you can just skip to the end, and he said, "Sorry, chat, it did kill." Everybody knows damn well. Like, if you play this game in ones, you know damn well. If you get M1 once by young Joseph, you're dead. Like, that's just how it is. That's just how the game is. And that, I don't think that's healthy for the game to be like, to have like 100-0 as easy as it is. Like, usually in traditional fighting games, like, I don't know, if you're playing like Tekken or Guilty Gear or Street Fighter or something, or Storm 4, or any fighting game in general, usually TODs are like, I'm not gonna say they don't exist. They definitely do exist. 100-0s exist, but they're nowhere near as easy to do in ABA. That's why I don't think it's healthy for the game to have 100-0 combos. Yeah, they're satisfying as hell to pull off, but like, I don't think that's healthy. That's why I think ABA should have an evasive system. It doesn't. I'm not gonna say it does need one, but like, that's just my opinion. Because like, I wouldn't mind 100-0 combos if they were actually hard to pull off. ABA 100-0 combos are easy as hell to pull off. I'm not gonna name any characters, but I can name countless characters that can 100-0 with ease. It's so easy to do in ABA. It's crazy. That's why I personally think ABA needs an evasive system, but whatever. And that also leads into my next point. 1v1s. 1v1s in this game, it is not enjoyable to me at all. Like, I don't enjoy playing ones at all anymore, unless it's a new character or unless I'm playing on stream. If I'm not playing on stream, I'm not playing 1v1s. I mean, yeah, you could tie in, oh, you're a YouTuber getting streams and that blah, 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 blah. Who cares? I don't even care about that like that. Like, that's not even the issue. Ones is just unplayable, bro. Like, you will run into, like, the same 5 characters and just know, oh, damn, I probably lost because they're just going to 100-0 me. Like, when a character is meta in ones, it's not fun, bro. Like, I remember, I think earlier last month, all you saw was Law, Ryuko, and Accelerator. I know I said I wasn't gonna name drop any characters, but like, that the situation calls for it because I was listing examples. Those characters were literally, I mean, I'm pretty sure they're all still are meta, except I think Law fell off a little bit, but there was like a day or two where those are the only characters you ran into, especially when Law was like crazy meta on release. That was ridiculous. I don't know how they even got approved, but yeah, ones is unplayable, bro. Like, you just run into like Deku's, Ryuko's, Accelerator. Like, it's so bad, and you only get one ban, man. You only get one ban. There's 100+ characters in this game. If there's multiple characters that are meta, or you don't like fighting a few multiple characters, oh boo-hoo, you only get one ban. So you ban Law, I'm playing Ryuko. You ban Ryuko, I'm playing Accelerator. Like, it's just like, I don't know. I don't like playing ones at all. It's especially high level ones. I don't know how people would do it. Like, big props to the people that grind ones of leaderboard. They got some crazy restraint. Unless they are the meta players themselves. They're probably the meta players themselves. Alright, whatever. But like, I can't do that, bro. It's so boring. Ones is just so boring, especially with like the holding F and stuff. It's so boring, man. Like, one thing I think my biggest thing that I hate about this game, as crazy and cool as the characters are, I think the biggest thing I hate about this game is like the holding F system. The block system in this game makes no damn sense to me. Like, the fact that there's no block bar and you can hold F infinitely. I don't know any single fighting game, competitive fighting. I mean, yeah, it's Roblox, it's not a competitive fighting game, but I'm just saying, I don't know any single fighting game that lets you just hold F for that long and you will never get guard broken unless you use a guard breaking skill. I still don't think that's okay. Like, there's no gray health like Street Fighter or nothing. It's not like if you hit somebody's block long enough, you'll guard break them. I mean, yeah, 5th hit of the M1, but I'm not talking about like guard breaking skills. I think there should be like a block bar so you can like guard break someone fast, because like, people are just gonna hold F, jump and Q dash, and just like, it's so annoying, bro. Like, it's so unenjoyable. To me, that's just unenjoyable, especially when like some characters will have one guard break, and if that character's guard break is trash, Oh yeah, GG. Their enemy's just gonna sit there holding F and running away. That's why I don't like ones that much. It's not that fun to me. Having one guard break in a game that's so holding F reliant is crazy. I mean, yeah, there are some skills that go through block and stuff, but how many characters you know have one skill that guard breaks and another skill that goes through block? There's not that much. I mean, there's a few, but there's not that much. Especially if that one guard break is not easy to land, it's like, damn, bruh. That's crazy. But usually, typically with characters like that, if they have one guard break, they typically have like a really good combo extend or 100 to 0 or something. But I don't know. I just like, I wish the game had evasives, and I don't like the block system. That's just my personal opinion. But anyway, as crazy as the game is, and as like much like mechanics I don't like, there is some stuff that I do like. The reactions at the start of the month with new characters, and like playing PS and playing like 2s and 3s with friends is pretty fun. I don't really have that much problems with 2s and 3s. I mean, yeah, you run to like the same 2 to 3 characters, but that's a meta. That's just how it is. I mean, it's like that in 1s, but 1s is just unbearable to me. But like, I don't know. ABA is a crazy game. There's some crazy stuff in this game. 1s is enjoyable for like at least an hour or 2 while on the stream, because it's just funny to see like the wacky stuff I run into in 1s, and like the crazy like way people play the game and stuff. It's a wild experience. This game is definitely wild. Like, I definitely give ABA a chance at least once. At least try it once. If you've never played ABA before, at least try it once, because I'm not gonna say it's a bad fighting game, but I'm not gonna say it's a good fighting game or a perfect fighting game. It's nowhere near both of those two, because the game puts up numbers. As much hate as like Par gets and stuff, and like everybody swears up and down, oh, I hate Par, his balance sucks, blah 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 blah. You still gonna be right there next update when he drops some crazy waifu e-girl, or I mean some crazy anime girl character playing the game. So like, I don't know how you say that, because every update the game gets about like, I guess 30k players, 20k, around that mark. So like, y'all be lying. Y'all be lying. Yeah, there's just no denying that characters in this game are just not cut from the same cloth. But you pretty much already know that, since like some characters are not made by the same dev. Well, a lot of characters aren't made by the same dev, I should be saying. But like, I don't know, it's an interesting game. It's just like, it's definitely not perfect, and it's definitely not like the best type of fighting game to me personally. There's definitely other fighting games I definitely prefer playing, even outside of Roblox, compared to ABA. ABA is just like it's a headache. It's definitely a headache, and especially if you're like new to the game nowadays, fighting people that have like months and like years of experience over you. They know which character guard breaks, they know what skill doesn't guard break, they know what skill combo extend. Like, the knowledge in this game is very deep, especially if you're a new character playing once, or a new player. But that's like any game though. But it wouldn't even be that bad if there was like a ranking system with like permanent elo and stuff, so that like, you know how like ranked resets? So like, when ranked resets at the end of the month, it's kind of bad though, because like, let's say you're playing Valorant and ranked was to reset every single month, and everybody would have to go back to iron. Basically, you'd be fighting someone that's radiant at the start of the month just because ranked reset, and you'd be like a new player trying to finally play ranked. Like, let's say like you're a new player playing ABA. This is your first time playing the game. You will go in there and you will fight like the number 1 player from last month's leaderboard, just because, well, there's not a rank system. I mean, there is a rank system, but it's not like an actual like rank system with like placement games or anything. Like with you know how like, what you get what I mean. There's no like permanent elo system or something. So like, it's not really that easy to get into the game if you're like a new player trying to play ones or any ranked mode, because there's not permanent elo. You get beat if you're a new player playing ones. Even if you know how like the basic combat works and like how to ladder and stuff, like you got to know what guard breaks and what doesn't and stuff. Like, it's a hectic experience. But yeah, and there also is like that whole thing about how people always swear, oh, the devs don't listen to anyone, the devs don't listen to whatever the community wants. I mean, it's kind of understandable at times, to a specific degree, because you guys complain about how like Par will make not the character that you want or whatever, blah 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 blah, even if they don't even listen to community regardless, because like the game still pulls good numbers. Why would they even have to? And there's not really that much competition, so they don't even have to like listen if they don't want to. You get what I mean? It's like, they don't have to take the feedback that serious, because, well, they're not losing players, so why try and fix it? They can just keep doing whatever they want. And even if, why would you want to work on like a character you don't know the anime from, or that you don't know, compared to like a character you want to make? Like, you want to make stuff you want to make. That's like me saying, that's like my community saying, oh, go play Blox Fruits. I don't play Blox Fruits. I don't like Blox Fruits. Why would I make Blox Fruits content? But your fan base is begging for it. I'm not going to do that. It's pretty much like the same as that. I mean, obviously it's not exactly the same as that, but it's just an example. Like, why would you want to work on stuff that you don't like or you don't enjoy? It's like something like that. But even if they're not gonna listen that much, I mean, they do listen, but they're not gonna listen that much because like they don't have to. They don't have competition. They don't like. That's like one of the main reasons why I'm like, I can't wait to see what happens when Anime Showdown drops, because like maybe like something's gonna change once Anime Showdown drops. And what, like, imagine if Anime Showdown starts taking a lot of players from this game. Like, what will happen? Holy crap! You think we're gonna get like a massive update? We're gonna get like Kaido, Katakuri, Eren, a bunch of like characters that we've been dying for ages or something. I don't know. It's interesting to see what's gonna happen. Like, I would love to see what would happen if ABA had competition, but at the moment it doesn't have any competition. But yeah. If I were to sum up ABA in like 2 words, I'd say the game is pretty much addictive trash. We sit here baby rage all day about the balance and stuff and how much we hate the devs and all that stuff, but we will still come back. And you cannot deny this game makes some funny content, like I said. But it definitely has some crazy balance, and interactions are funny as hell. But hey, we can sit here and slander all the devs all day long. It doesn't matter, but we're still gonna come back. So the shackles of Paris Playground, they never fail. They will always bring you back. You will play ABA, get pissed, and then you will just repeat the cycle again. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to talk a little bit about ABA. I don't think the game is bad, but I also don't think the game is good. It's addictive trash, so take that as you will. I'll see you guys later. Take care.